Good morning everyone, and welcome back to another day in the life video. We are back for another one of, it's closing in on the final weeks of the summer semester. Crazy enough, last week I gave you guys the update that I basically finished my capstone paper, of course pending the feedback that I received this week and everything, as well as got a very strong start on my poster. So I am in a very good spot for that. So because I am ahead on those things and because my elective courses are all done, I am really hoping that this week, with all the extra time that I have, I'm going to use it to prepare for the NPTE. But right now I am heading off to work. I'm going to put on screen right now my to-do list. Those are the things I'm going to focus on right now so that I can get the schoolwork done early this week. That way, during the week when I have those extra moments, I can really focus on the NPTE studying using a combination of what our school gave us as well as Picmonic, and I'll make sure to give you guys a little bit of insight into what exactly I am doing before I start. I'm planning on doing my 90-day plan to study for the NPTE. I'm gonna do it a few days before the actual 90-day mark before the NPTE, just to give myself a little bit of buffer room. But that's at least the plan for today, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Well, as you saw yesterday as well as into today, we pretty much knocked off everything on our to-do list in regards to school, and the main thing that is left is our final paper, which it isn't going to be submitted until at least after Wednesday when we do our final group discussion of it. But I think tonight, with some of the remaining time that I have, I'll do some of the edits that I got from the peer that I was partnered up with this week, Dylan. So thanks, Dylan, for those edits. Definitely going to help me move forward. But outside of that, we got our group presentation done after our capstone class this afternoon, and we're moving along with that. So now it's just showing up and doing that presentation on Thursday. But tomorrow is pretty much completely free. I know that our school is doing a job fair where they invited a couple of employers where we can go and kind of talk with them. I haven't fully decided if I'm going to go or not. I might try to at least see what's offered there and everything like that. But outside of it, tomorrow is probably going to be a pretty heavy NPTE studying day where I'll head over to the library and really dig into that, trying to do at least some general review to give myself a good place to move forward from. So that's kind of the plan for right now. This evening is going to be mainly working on the finalized portions of my paper, doing a few chores, and just making some dinner. So I'm going to get to that right now. So last night I didn't end up recording very much, and that was partially because I finally had the chance to kind of catch up with my girlfriend, who's been pretty busy and everything. So I didn't do a whole lot in the evening other than just getting some final bits and touches on my paper and everything like that, so that it was all polished up and good for tomorrow since we have capstone again. But basically, today we had another slow morning. I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case tomorrow, and I'm planning to wake up a bit earlier. I've definitely been catching up on my sleep just because I've been letting my body kind of wake me up when it needs to, and I've also been waking up early in the morning to make sure that my girlfriend gets out on time for her clinicals. So basically an update on tonight at work. I got a few more things done in terms of just like finalizing some communications with my CE3 site and clinical instructors, and managed to get a few things done for research. and I started to look into my NPTE study plan so that way I can get that moving hopefully tomorrow morning and have a better idea of what it will look like when I start. I'm going to do a 90-day plan, which I'll kind of outline for you guys later on, but that's essentially what I got done tonight. Tomorrow we just have capstone in the afternoon, and then I think I might be going to a play in the evening with my girlfriend's sister and her mom, since my girlfriend might not be able to make it to that. So that will be exciting, and I'll make sure to show you guys as much as I can. Well, I had a pretty fun evening last night going and seeing Wicked with my girlfriend's sister and her mom. So after that, I pretty much went straight to bed because it was pretty late once we returned. But now, this morning, I am about to head over to class where we're doing our presentations for some of these kind of online simulations that we did as a group. We're going to be presenting some interventions, talking about the key points we gathered from each of them, and it will be nice to have this project out of the way for me right off the bat. In addition, you can see that I have some professional dress on for now, but then after I do my presentation, I'm going to be switching into our spirit gear for this week. I haven't been able to participate in it too much because I haven't had too many of my classes in person this week, but today is PJ day, so that will be fun. I have some of mine packed and ready to go so that I can change in and participate once I am done with my presentation. And here we are at the end of another day in the life video. We're getting so close to the end of the semester, one of our last semesters of DPT school as a whole. We really only have 2 weeks left. One next week will be kind of the end of most of our classes where we'll be getting them done. And then the following week will be where we kind of do our final requirements, get to present our capstone posters in front of everyone, as well as kind of do some of those final preparations for clinical experience number 3. So we're really getting towards the end game now. And speaking of the end game, I have finished this morning my plan for studying for the NPTE, like the day by day, exactly what I'm doing. I'll make sure to speak about it more in the next video since my plan will be starting tomorrow. So that's crazy that I'm already getting ready to begin that studying for my licensure exam, since that will be coming up in October. That's at least when I plan to take it right now. So I'll make sure to give you guys some context into exactly what I'm doing to prepare. But like I've mentioned before, it's going to be a combination of the resources that my school has given me, as well as utilizing Picmonic in order to help supplement that studying. If you want to check out Picmonic, make sure to try out their 5-day free trial. And then if you want a longer subscription, make sure to check out my link in the description to help get 20% off of that subscription and help support me along the way as you are making sure that you're doing the best that you can to prepare yourself for PT school and the NPT as a whole. Outside of that, I am considering applying to go to the APTA conference here in Colorado to present my capstone paper, so it will be interesting to see if I get accepted or not. I'll be submitting that application this upcoming weekend, so there's just a lot coming up. So if you want to see that, make sure to look out for the video next week. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been KBDPT, and I'll see you all in the next video.